Welcome back to my channel, everybody. So for today's DIY, you're gonna need scissors, a nail file, a marker, or a pair of tweezers. So first what we're gonna do is fold the pant leg, and we're going to match the two pant legs up. So for this part, you really want to make sure they're matched up because obviously you want the shape to be the same or as close to similar as possible. So if you see, I drew a shape, but I decided I didn't want to do that shape anymore. So now I'm going from the other corner, to the front of the pant leg. So I had to go get another marker because the one I was using wasn't working too well. So I'm just eyeballing the shape, to be honest. But if you feel like you need a guide, you can easily make one. But I just prefer to freehand it. So again, making sure that the pants are matched up, you're going to take your scissor and start cutting. The seam right down the middle of the pants is probably going to be really hard for you to cut. So what I did was just cut the two sides where the fabric did not overlap, and then cut the pants individually at that seam. So there, I cut the seam. So now I'm going to put the pants back the regular way, fold them back like as if you were wearing them. I don't really know how to say that. What would you call that direction? And this is the shape that I came up with. Obviously, you can draw whatever shape you want. If you do a straight line instead of just a complete curve like I did before, it'll probably come out with a flat edge, but mine came out to a pointed edge. So now to start the ripping, I'm going to just make slits at the bottom with the scissors. Now, once you cut reinforced seams off, hence the bottom of the jeans, it becomes very easy to rip these. And that's what we're going to do. So now just with your hands, you're going to rip them apart so we can get some distressed look going. You can rip them as high or as low as you feel. I kept most of this in the area because, okay, these pants are boot cut pants instead of skinny pants. So what I decided to do was to keep the rips in the flared part of the pants. So it kind of goes with it, if that makes sense. So repeat on the other side. I'm cutting where the side seams are as well because I just didn't want it to be like a big chunk of fabric there while the rest of the fabric is cut and slit. So yeah. Some pieces I split into two again for the same reason. I didn't want a big chunk of fabric. Oh my gosh, these dogs. Be quiet! So now I am ready to start distressing it some more. So the first option is with this tweezer here, and you're just gonna pull at the sides and the bottoms. Anything that's raw, you're gonna just pull at it with the tweezer and it'll distress it. You can see the little threads coming out. If you want to cut those off, you can, but I prefer to leave them because I think it adds to the look and it's less perfect. So now the other option is to use a nail file, which you'll see in a second. And the nail file, since it's sandpaper, it will pretty much give you the same effect. I used a really small one, so it didn't work as well as I wanted it to, but if you use like a big chunk of sandpaper, it probably would have worked. So when you're done with this, you can just throw these in the washer and dryer and they will be perfect. In my case, I just wet the ends and threw them in the dryer, and I will show you all the finished product. So here are the completed pants. I had me a little photo shoot fun, as you can see. And I didn't wash the pants completely and dry them, but if I did, they would have been way more distressed and be perfect. But I love the way they turn out, and I hope you all did too and enjoyed this fun DIY. See you next time.